has launched an ambitious plan to try and solve the massive illegal building by the Negev Bedouin. This with construction of heavily subsidized housing units that is hoped will lead to the demolition of the ramshackle tin shacks spread out in the desert. IBA's Ariel O'Sullivan reports.
There have been many attempts to organize the illegal Bedouin settlements in the Negev, Prower, Begin, and now it's the turn of Agricultural Minister Uri Ariel, who is pushing through a 5-year plan to consolidate scores of illegal Bedouin villages into 25,000 dwellings built on state land in 10 recognized towns. The plan calls for an initial allocation of 3 billion shekels from the state budget and another 10 billion from the Israel Lands Authority. The housing would be heavily subsidized or even for free as an incentive to get the Bedouin to move out of their shanty towns and into recognized communities. Minister Ariel says this is not a handout and no one's doing a favor for them, but rather they deserve it as citizens of the state. This is another attempt to come up with a solution to the wanton land grab by Bedouins. About half of the 200,000 Negev Bedouin live in unrecognized villages. They're coming up with a creative way to bypass their problematic land claims and get off the ground with minimum opposition. The new plan calls for the establishment of 2 Bedouin towns, El Fura and Tel Arad, which had been until now unrecognized villages without infrastructures or development plans. However, Bedouin are not content, blasting the plan for another attempt to take away what they claim is their ancestral tribal land in exchange for a house, even if it is linked to the 21st century with education, health, and full infrastructure. Ariel's plan isn't just drawing fire from the Bedouin leadership, but also from inside its own right-wing party. MK Bezalel Smotrich of the Jewish Home Party is pleading with him not to give state land to the Bedouin, which would amount to a prize for lawbreakers. Ariel O'Sullivan for IBA News.